volcano.
The job needed fast hands.
And they defiled Matokan lands.
Fight!
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Is theRealKaaayle here, and I'm so excited and I'm so happy that I could finally make this video for you guys, because Nightwolf, my most anticipated character for this first Kombat pack. Yes, I know it's kind of crazy. I'm not as excited for Spawn. He's my second favorite, but Nightwolf is my most anticipated because I love this character since MK Deception. I know he's been in MK before, but I wasn't alive then. But without further ado, let's see like what Nightwolf can do, because I think this character looks like he was made just for me, and I think you guys know why. So Nightwolf, the first thing I noticed with the trailer was, you know, he has the classic bow and arrow. You know, Nightwolf, one of the things that makes him so cool is that he can spawn like projections of weapons that he uses. So his bow and arrow still in there, so he has a full screen presence. He can answer back with a little bit of you know, projectiles himself. So it looks like a standard high projectile. He can hold it down for timing, which is pretty good, because if the opponent tries to like duck, the opponent tries to jump, he can time it based on what they're doing and hit them with it still. And the amplifier, he does 3 shots. Okay, has a decent hit stun. It might cause pretty decent damage as well. So they're doing a little bit something different that we've never seen before with Nightwolf. So the spirit animals, and I think this is so cool with him. So the spirit animal, the first one we see is the bear. The bear seems to give him some temporary armor. It doesn't make him completely invincible, which I thought it was in the beginning. It gives him temporary armor, which makes sense because the bear is supposed to be like really tough, really big and sturdy. So it gives him temporary armor. I don't know how long it lasts for. Maybe it's like 1 or 2 hits of armor or whatever, but looks like it's pretty good at projectiles. So it looks like he will still take some damage, but he won't get knocked down, and he'll be able to just truck through projectiles and just get in on those pesky, annoying zoners. Yes, thank God. It seems like Nightwolf is going to be pretty heavy at counter zoning. So, and the next thing that we see that's pretty good was, it looks like his basic back throw. I like that it incorporates his axe, it incorporates the lightning strike that he can summon, and it causes a crushing blow. We don't know the prerequisites of this, what causes it based on the video, but it could be just because the opponent teched the wrong way, and this is the second time the crushing blow is loaded. So another counter zoning attack. I want y'all to look at this because this looks fantastic. So it looks very similar to like the get up roll in the game, or like the Injustice 2 roll escape, and he pretty much rolls on the opponent on underneath any high projectile, and he hits the opponent with his axe. I think that's really good. So that's a really good counter zoning tool to get in on the opponent. That's probably just going to be a good move to just get in. Like, imagine like just blocking a high projectile, and then you just do it to rolling just to get in instead of just dashing in, and then he could probably just block again, and he could just get in that way, and he could punish someone for doing it. And the amplify looks like it goes into just an extra attack for extra damage, knocks them away. I'm not sure how useful that's going to be. Maybe it's useful in the corner if you just want to close out the round, but that looks very strong. Another way to get in, another way to punish people from throwing projectiles at you. Thank fucking God. So we see another spirit animal ability. So this looks like a buff. So the spirit animal being used here is the wolf. I'm gonna assume it is a damage buff, because he's doing a lot of like combo strings into this. After he did it, he's glowing blue. Wolves are commonly like connotated to being very fierce, strong, and like aggressive. So I'm gonna assume that this is a damage buff. I hope it's a damage buff, or maybe it's like a meter. His meter comes back faster. I don't know, but I think it's safe to assume that this is a damage buff, and it makes sense for the character since he wants to be up close, doing damage, and just consistently like hitting the opponent. But then we see another spirit animal. We see the eagle. So the eagle, it looks like a pretty good projectile. It looks somewhat slow moving, but it could be a mid, which is very strong. Mid projectiles are very strong, meaning that your opponent cannot duck it. Your opponent has to block it, or they have to jump over it. So that's a really good. But if you look closely, it looks like kind of like Kung Lao's hat toss, where it can like it goes down slightly or it goes up slightly because it's a bird, so it doesn't have like a straight direct path. So I think that's going to be like more like an unconventional zoning tool. But what I've noticed is that it seems like it causes a lot of hit stun, because afterward you can see Nightwolf pretty much goes in and gets a full like combo on Baraka afterward. So we have to see if that's going to be like a good way to like set up pressure with Oki setups, knock someone down, go throw out the eagles, make them force a block, going for a grab, going for like a mix up. That seems pretty strong. So we'll have to see when the combat cast comes around, or when Nightwolf finally comes out. So then we see a classic Nightwolf ability, which is the shoulder charge. Shoulder charge has always been a part of Nightwolf's kit. I think this is going to be a default move without any gear or any abilities. It's a fast moving attack. It could be good for punishing zoners. Like it could be like a good reversal move, like how I use Jackie's dash punch, or Jackie or Johnny Cage's dash kick. When you block a projectile, you just do it instantly to punish them. I think that is going to be just like that. But it could be a pretty good combo ender too. It could be pretty high damaging for that. And on Amplify, it seems like it does more damage and it causes a crushing blow. It's not clear what the requirement for the crushing blow is in the video. It could be he hit it at max distance, he did a certain amount in a game. It could be because he did this move like raw by itself. It could be because of the eagle attack. It could be for multiple reasons. So we'll just have to wait and see, guys. But it looks pretty good. And who's to say? I'm speculating that the crushing blow could cause a launcher, because he's like doing like an overhead like spike on the opponent's head. Maybe that could like bounce them up into the air, and then you could get something even more after that. I hope that's what the case is, because I like some combos, I like some damage, and I just like cool looking shit. Alright, so next we see another projectile attack, which I think is going to be very good against fighting zoners, and try, I guess, like keeping people out as well. So the lightning arrow, it looks like it could be a high or mid arrow. It looks more like a mid because of the way it's on the screen, but it could be a high as well. But upon hit, it summons a lightning strike, and it knocks the opponent down for a knockdown. So this is good against zoners, because if you hit, so if you're in a projectile war, right, and you manage to get this land this move on your opponent, they're knocked down, you have some time to get in and get busy on them. So that's really good. Next, another counter zoning attack. So we see Nightwolf has a projectile parry or projectile reflect. So he summons his green aura around his body. He completely deflects the projectile, and I think that's just the base way to use the move. But if you look even closely, you can see that he's clearly spending a bar of meter. He's amplifying the move so that not only does he reflect the projectile, right, and send it back to the opponent, but he's also teleporting directly behind them to get a full combo on them. So that is deadly. So if you manage to reflect the projectile and that same projectile hits the opponent, they're now in hit stun, and you have a good amount of frames to get a full combo on them. And that's exactly what Nightwolf does to Baraka right here. And I love this move. I love this part, because look at the knife. Look at this like takedown maneuver he does with his knife, and you can see like it's like the green aura, so it's like a hollow projected knife. And he just grabs the opponent's leg, stabs them, trips them, takes them down, and just stabs them repeatedly on the ground. I'm not sure if this is an attack throw, a combo string, or a special move, or a command grab, but it looks fucking sick. This looks like a way to end the combo. It looks vicious, it looks deadly, it looks like it causes a lot of damage. It just looks cool as shit. It also switches sides, as you can see, because Nightwolf like rolls on the other side of the opponent after he's finishing this attack. And so another thing that we see is like a classic move that Nightwolf has is his axe launcher. So his axe launcher has been in the game. It's been a part of his kit for as long as Nightwolf has been a character in Mortal Kombat. But hopefully this is a default move that he has in his like base set, so he always has it. And it looks like his main combo launcher, you see he gets a pretty big beefy combo on Kotal. And it's probably unsafe, but on Amplify, obviously it causes the combo, but it also it could be an overhead. Who knows? It could be, looks like an overhead because he's like jumping up and slamming down on the opponent. But this move probably is going to be unsafe on block because it leads to a full combo. But yeah, this is gonna be the main way to start your combo with Nightwolf, and I'm not sure if you can amplify this on block, but on hit you'll be able to launch the opponent for a full combo with that. And throughout the rest of the combo on Kotal Khan, you see like he does this like another attack throw, command grab looking maneuver. It looks like a restand almost. But you can see at the end he amplifies it. Maybe he's just doing extra damage, and it looks like Cole is about to just fall over to the ground for a knockdown. But maybe the regular version, the non-amplified version, just does a restand, or it just does more damage. And overall, the animation looks sick. It looks damaging, and it looks cool. So I can't wait to see that. So next we have his fatal blow. So shut up. Alright, so his fatal blow sees very short range. I like that he summons, you know, the bear and then the wolf to do the attack, but it looks like it has very short range, so this might not be the fatal blow to just mash out like that. It doesn't even seem like that fast, so that's good. I don't like seeing people just mashing out their fatal blow, but overall the animation really does not look that cool. I mean, I guess the close-ups and the shots look great, but very lackluster. I feel like they could have done a lot more with Nightwolf. They could have done something with the actual animals, since that they're the ones starting the attack. So I don't know. I don't know what their creative juices weren't flowing with the fatal blow for Nightwolf. So it's whatever. Now let's take a look at the fatality. Fatal blow. Alright, so his fatality, it looks cool. I feel like I don't know what happened with the fatal blow and the fatality. I feel like they're a bit lackluster, like overall. I like the axe, I like the lightning, I like the fact that he's literally like ripping off the skin. Like that looked pretty brutal, but I feel like they could have definitely done something more with this fatality at least. But just remember, there's going to be a second fatality that we all have to look out for, so maybe hopefully that one is a lot better. So let's talk about overall. So overall, I think Nightwolf looks exactly like the character I wanted him to be. He seems like he's up close. He's a close range character. He's a brawler, rush down with like counter zoning and good answer. I feel like there's a lot of counter zoning in this video. He can just get in on projectiles. He can get in on people spamming, and keeping him out might be a bit of a challenge. But also, it looks like maybe, I mean, it's all good to show like he has these abilities, but doing them in a practical fight is gonna be easier said than done. So I just hope that these counter zoning abilities are on his tournament variations, and they're actually very practical to use in a match. So without that being said, I love how he looks. I know some people don't like the helmet, the headpiece. I actually like that part too, but you remember there's going to be custom gear and everything in this game, guys, so I can't wait to see it. I'm very sad that he's not coming out in July. I really wish he came out in July, because I like the whole one character a month deal that they were doing, but he's coming out August 13th, which is fucking far as shit away. Holy cow. I want him to come out like today, like right now. Ed Boon just put the character out. Just put him out. Come on now. But I'm excited for this character, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about Nightwolf. I'm definitely going to be playing this character, and when he drops, expect a combo guide, expect some gameplay on the channel, because I'm going to be playing with this character a lot. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Stay real. Peace.
Fatality. Nightwolf wins.